Title: The Mirror's Reflection. In the heart of the old town, where the streets twisted and turned like a maze, stood an ancient mansion known as Blackwood Manor. Legend had it that the mansion held a dark secret, a secret so terrifying that none who dared to uncover it had ever returned. Despite the warnings, a group of thrill-seekers decided to spend the night within its cursed walls. As they approached the mansion, a sense of foreboding settled over them, the air thick with a palpable sense of dread. The moon cast an eerie glow over the ivy-covered facade, illuminating the warped windows like eyes peering out from the darkness. With trembling hands, they pushed open the creaking door and stepped inside, the musty scent of decay filling their nostrils. The foyer was grand yet dilapidated, the walls adorned with faded portraits of long-forgotten ancestors. As they explored the mansion, they discovered a room hidden away at the end of a long hallway. In the center of the room stood a large, ornate mirror, its surface clouded with age. Intrigued, they approached the mirror, their reflections staring back at them with hollow eyes. But as they gazed into the mirror, they realized with growing horror that their reflections were not mirroring their movements. Instead, they seemed to have a life of their own, twisting and contorting in unnatural ways. A sense of unease washed over the group as they watched their reflections dance and sway, their movements becoming more and more erratic with each passing moment. With a sinking feeling, they realized they were not alone in the room. Suddenly, the mirror began to shimmer and warp, its surface rippling like water. Before they could react, they were pulled into its depths, their screams echoing through the empty halls of Blackwood Manor. When they awoke, they found themselves trapped within a twisted reflection of the mansion, a dark and malevolent realm where reality itself seemed to bend and warp at the whim of unseen forces. Desperate to escape, they searched for a way out, but the mansion was like a labyrinth, its corridors shifting and changing with each step they took. Shadows lurked around every corner, their whispers echoing through the darkness like a siren's song. As they delved deeper into the nightmare realm, they encountered grotesque manifestations of their deepest fears, twisted and warped reflections of themselves that seemed intent on driving them to madness. But amidst the chaos, they discovered a glimmer of hope, a small silver key hidden beneath a pile of rubble. With renewed determination, they set out to find the door it unlocked, their hearts pounding with anticipation. After what felt like an eternity of wandering through the endless corridors, they finally stumbled upon a door that bore a striking resemblance to the one they had entered through. With trembling hands, they inserted the key into the lock and turned it, praying for salvation. To their horror, the door swung open to reveal not the mansion's foyer, but a void of darkness that seemed to stretch on for eternity. With no other options left, they stepped through the threshold, their bodies engulfed by the abyss. As they vanished into the darkness, their screams fading into the void, the mansion stood silent once more, its secrets buried deep within its cursed halls. And so the legend of Blackwood Manor lived on, a cautionary tale for those who dared to tempt fate and venture into the realm of the unknown. Subscribe the channel for more such type of content.